Huzzah and welcome everybody. This is Storm Blackwell, Storm B, and I'm back. Again. Again. seems like seems like I'm always coming back to this series. This is something that I really want to do, but I don't know. For some reason, for one reason or another, I always get uninterested in these projects, and then I leave for a while, and then I get inspired to do something, and I come back, and I just I don't know. I need breaks from this every now and again. But yeah, I'm not flying, by the way. I made this little platform here to just come up and look at this area here. Hold on. Can I video settings? Can I make this far? None of that normal render distance, please. I want to see far. So I've been looking at our little area here and looking at all the little roads and such, and looking at my my sad excuse for a start of a castle over there, and I've been thinking I really need to start making a lot more of these buildings that are supposed to go in here, or at least lining them out, deciding what is gonna go where so that I can make it. I'm also needing to make a large wall that goes pretty much around the whole area here. Like basically this plains biome. It's going to go all around this plains biome. This episode might be a little long, by the way, because I'm not exactly timing it, but I'm kind of timing it. I'm watching the clock basically, and when I feel like this episode is kind of done, then it'll be done. So yeah. A lot of updates have happened since the last time. Let me get down from here. Okay. Scared of heights. A lot of updates have happened. A lot of things have happened in general. In Minecraft and in my real life. I went and I spent some time in Italy with my family. That was really nice. Had a lot of fun. Saw some things that kind of inspired me about buildings and such. One of the things that I saw everywhere that we went was I saw lots of different kinds of buildings. And so that was cool. Do I have food on me? I do. Oh, I have cobblestone on me too, because I made a little next to our twice built tower right there. I built a little makeshift stone generator because we're going to be using a lot of stone. I've also been growing a lot of trees to get wood for making more things. But why did I come down from there? I actually wanted to show you guys something. So there's this area. There's these little lakes that are all throughout here. Hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. So we are in Minecraft 1.6.4. Now, for those of you that don't know, that means we are about to get a major update. Minecraft 1.7 is going to be coming out. 1.7 is going to have so much stuff in it about terrain generation. Now, I have been staying to my little area here, and I'm going to tell you why. This is because your old buddy Storm thought ahead. I knew there was going to be a terrain generation update coming out, and so I didn't want to go very far. That's part of the reason why I decided to just stay here to get potatoes and carrots and get them from zombies and stuff, rather than going out and hunting to try to find a village. Now, what this means is, after the terrain generation update comes out, I'm going to eat some bread. After that comes out, I'm going to be able to go outside of the area that I've already been in and the terrain will be generated with the new generation in mind. What that means is the new biomes that are coming out I will be able to get, because the world won't have been generated yet. So when I go there, the game will be like, oh, I need to generate some land. Here's what I have to work with. See, if I were to go there now, it might be like a plains or a snow biome or something. But if I go there later, it could be uh, uh, yeah, a spike icicle biome or whatever it'll be called. There's so many cool new biomes coming out, like 12 new biomes or something like that, maybe? I don't know. I still like our little area here with the big mountain and the woods over there and the plains and then the desert over there and the ocean that way. I like that. I still want to stay here, but it'll be nice to be able to go out and find those places. Now, another thing that's been added to the game is horses. Now, that is something that I will have to go out and find because I cannot get horses here. Because horses generate in plains biomes that showed up later. Like this plains here is too old. Horses will never spawn here unless I breed them. I must go find horses. Hello, sheep. I must go find horses elsewhere and bring them back. Same as I must do with things like villagers. Now, this is my little cobblestone generator. I'll make a better one later, but basically what happens is I can break this block. Sometimes it burns in the lava. A lot of times it burns in the lava. But sometimes I get it, and I can use it to make more picks and stuff, and it's nice. Now, up here, this is going to be a very talky episode. I'm not sure I will build anything in this episode, but I'm going to talk to you guys because I know that some of you like it when I talk to you, especially my family, and I have some stuff to say, so I'm going to say it. And if you don't want to listen to the stuff that I say, you can skip ahead in the episode, try to find a spot where I'm building something, or you can just skip to the next episode, whatever. So I've finished my Portal playthrough now, and it's all up, and I've finished doing some of the Hammerwatch stuff, and I've recorded some other games that may or may not go up. I don't know, but I wanted to come back to Minecraft a little bit and do some stuff. And I had to open up the world anyway in 1.6 point whatever, because if I didn't, I could open it up and the biomes could be all messed up. It's a weird bug. I could come back and everything could be snow biome, and I didn't want that. Like there was so much that I would be okay with, but all of a sudden this being snow biome I would not be okay with, because I like the plains. But I do plan on eventually putting some snowy peaks up there. That would be nice. Anyway, I was looking at these little lakes here and that river over there, and I was thinking to myself, it would be kind of neat to connect those and like make a bridge there and have this actually like be like a deep lake that like comes out to this ocean and stuff, and have it Y off and connect to over there and such. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plan out little like houses places. But one thing that I really should do before I do too much is I should dig this out. Right here, this river that I'm going to have going through here, because that will be something special. That will give this landscape a little bit more character than it has. Like I'm pretty much staying with the landscape how it goes, but I'm going up and down with the terrain and such. And this I'm kind of iffy about the wood. I might make it cobblestone or stone brick or something, which would be more medieval. But yeah. So I'm going to... Whoa! Whoosh. Actually. There we go. Oh. It's about nighttime. I should go sleep. I just talked for a whole day of Minecraft time. Just about things in general. Hello, Static. Oh, you're facing in the corner again. Well, that's okay. Alright. So, these animals do not stay in here, and I have no idea why. I have rattled my brains about it, and I cannot figure it out. That's why I want to put a big wall around here, because I want to keep all my passive mobs in, while at the same time keeping all of the hostile mobs out. The only hostile mobs after I finish this wall that will be able to get in will be Endermen, and that's because they can teleport, and there's no way for me to keep them from coming in here. Except if I were to light up like everywhere around the wall, and that would be a pain. And anyway, that's not what I want to do. Now, I've been working on farm stuff for far too long. I want my iron shovel. And I'm going to start on these rivers here, I guess. That sounds like a good idea. See, actually, I've been going for like 15 minutes now, I think. I started at like... I've been going for like 20 minutes now, maybe. Yeah, so this will be able to go. This right here. I don't think that I'm going to have a road that goes out to this river. I might. I'll keep it for now. But I don't think it's going to stay. Now where... This is one of the lakes that I'm using, I think. Where's that one? I need to find these lakes. Tell you what. I'm going to go for like 10 more minutes. And I'm going to talk to you guys. Now, one of the things that I saw while I was over with my family in Italy was I saw the churches. I saw lots of churches while I was over there. And how am I going to see where this is going? Oh. Well, we might as well dig out since we're digging this anyway. So... I saw lots of churches, and I want to put a church in here somewhere, in like the residential area. It won't really be for anything, you know. Maybe just somewhere for the testificates to the the little villagers, the Minecraft villagers, to go in and out of. And this is gonna be a weird thing. But it'll look neat, and it'll fit our theme here. I'm going to just start digging something, and we'll see what happens. If I don't like it, then I can redo it, obviously. But I'm using an iron tool because I'm doing this on camera. I would not use an iron tool if I was not doing this right in front of you guys. So once I'm off camera, then I'll start using stone tools or hands or something that's more resource efficient. But yeah, so I'm gonna look at some of those churches that I saw while I was over there and be like, this here is what I want to do with my church in my in my Let's Play. Why don't you? Oh, you don't flow because you have a hole there. That's why. And then you don't flow because that's too far away. Alright, I'll get all the water situated after I figure out where I want everything to be. It's kind of silly for me to put that back since it's probably gonna be taken out again later. But anyway. Um, so that's basically what I was wanting to tell you guys. You know, show's back. Gonna be working on some stuff. Gonna be digging out this river here, and then I'm gonna plan out where I want for some of these other buildings to be. I've got all these plans for buildings, but I keep getting stopped, and that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing, but it's a thing that has been happening nonetheless. And ooh, this did not match up correctly. Let's bring it this way. Oh boy. Torch. Where'd the torch go? There you are. Okay. So, and let's bring you that way. Like that, maybe? Yeah? Yeah, okay, so 1, 2. Hold on. Bup, 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 bup. Terraforming! A necessary part of the build process. Okay, so the bridge will go through under here. Right down there. I think this will really look nice. Like, I'm gonna go back up the tower and see if we can tell like where this is going and how this is gonna look. But that will probably be where I end the episode, and then I'll just start working on this off camera. I'll just be making the river, basically. Like, I'll be digging out the river and coming up with how that's gonna be. And I don't wanna waste your guys' time just looking at me dig a hole. Yeah, so see what I'm doing? Like, I'm gonna bring the water like through here, and it'll look a lot better than just our grid. Like, I think it'll contrast nicely with our grid line roads that we have here. Like, we have a grid for the roads, which is fine. That's what civilization does a lot of places. It also is kind of nice that it goes up and down like they do in Italy. Man, the roads in Italy are crazy because unlike in America, they do not make the earth go the way they want it to. Like, they just place the road on top of wherever the hill was or wherever the valley was, and that's just where the road is. And like, some of the more modern roads obviously don't do that. They cut through the earth or up the mountain, do little zigzags up the mountain for the more modern roads and whatever. But for the older roads and the older towns and the off the beaten path roads, those are all just with the terrain, and it is really interesting. Very, very unlike here, where we see a hill and we see, well, you gotta cut that hill into two, put a road through it, rather than put a road around it or on top of it or whatever. Black sheep, what are you doing? Anyway, I'm gonna call that it for this episode. I'm not exactly sure how long it was, but whatever. That tower will either go away or become a better tower later. It's just for me to look at the world in general, because I'm not going into creative mode and flying around. I'm climbing up the tower to see what's going on. So I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna call that it. I'm Storm Blackwell. Storm B. Good night, Static. And come on. I'm trying to end the episode here. I want to go to bed. I know, it's sad. I can't go to bed. Why can't I sleep? Can you sleep? But yeah, you know, there's gonna be lots of buildings I need to make. I'm gonna need to make a building for the horses for when I find them. I need to go get the pigs now that I have carrots. I still don't have pigs here. That's kind of crazy. I need to go to the Nether, and I need to make buildings for Nether stuff. I need to make a brewing house, an enchanting place, places for all the new clay blocks that I'm really excited to work with. Oh, there we go. All right. Good night, everybody.